What is up, guys? It's RedFlex95 here with yet another episode of Lives of P. In the last episode, we made our way through a good portion of the zoo and backtracked a little bit and got lost, and yeah, we don't talk about that. That last episode sucked, let's be frank. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the worst episode so far, but, you know, I gotta stop beating myself so hard, you know. It happens. Nothing could be peak, yo. Not everything could be peak. Uh... Anyway, in this episode, we're going to continue forward, and I just want to make it clear real quick, the little joke I made at the beginning of the last episode. It's gestural, not gastral. I don't know why I got that mixed up. Sorry about that. Moving on. If you know, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to explain the joke. Moving on. In this episode, we're heading deeper into the zoo, where we're going to be encountering a lot of monkey business. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, we're unable to kill that thing from a distance. We're going to be dealing with monkeys that throw stuff at us, so just, God, I said I wasn't going to call them that. We're going to be dealing with a lot of animal-themed enemies that throw stuff at us. Before we continue... Hey. Before we continue forward, actually, I'm going to go rest up, because I did get this new amulet last episode, the Carries Amulet 1, but I think I'm just going to re-equip this for right now. Oh. Oh. That makes me sad. Okay, well, we'll equip this instead. Dealing more damage to carcass enemies. We're dealing with a lot of them right now, and this is just really solid. So I'm going to rest up, and then we're ready to move forward. Did you hear the disappointment in my voice? I'm just like, oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my God. Okay. I get the theme of this area. You don't need to be a butthead immediately out of the gate. Move on, please. Thank you. Yeah, gimmick of this area is we have enemies throwing stuff at us from a high place. It's that area, and it's not the first in the DLC. Do you need to have the ability to just bitch slap me like that? Do you? No. Cluster grenade. So if there's a point in the LP that I'm going to be grinding for, it's coming up. We're going to be fighting a boss soon that, I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure we're going to be stuck at for a little while. That thing is built different, like... We got a new item. I'm just going to say, like, if there's any enemy in this game that I hate more, I say that a lot, it's actually genuinely the boss we're going to be facing. I'm pretty sure he's not the worst boss, but he's the most annoying. Mostly because I suck at basic mechanics. Back away, boy. I want to stay away from over there, because I don't want to get that kangaroo on me, too. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some grinding. I'm sorry, but we're not dealing a lot of damage to this guy. Okay, well, we just did, but, like, you see how much... Dude, what the actual flipping hell? What the actual hell just happened? Alright, so we're going back to the puppet string. As much as the Icarus is good, the puppet string is just better. It's just better. For my build being purely technique and not, like, a mixed build... Yeah, the Icarus was great in my original playthrough of this due to how just overpowered I was, but in this one we don't have those kind of stats, so I gotta switch it back. Not as much damage, but still really powerful. Alright, we should be good to go then. And I'm only gonna lose, like, what, 300 something? So 3,000 something? It's not a big deal. Okay, game. Not only was I whipped, I was nay-nayed. Dude, what? Come on, game. I'm gonna remember that one for a while. Okay. That's so sad that it hit the door, but it went through it just fine. What? They're starting to piss me off. And I'm already pissed off, so don't piss me off again, please. Move on. Thank you. I whiffed, but it's okay. Nice. That had to hurt. I mean, the dude's dead, but still. Being spun around like that, with your knees in place like that. Oh, God, I can just imagine the popping. Oh, no. I just cringed myself. Okay. Big guy hasn't spotted me, so I have time to grab my stuff. And I have time to grab this item he was kind of guarding. Not really. Alright. Hey, you don't need to be right on my ass, okay? You can move on. No, we're not dealing with both of yous. We're dealing with ones of yous, and that's it. Alright, you're dead, so we don't have to deal with you. God, I'm good at, like, the punishing enemies that kill me, like... I mean, I'm not complaining, that's neat, but oh my god. And we have a big kangaroo over there, so I'm glad of all the enemies that kind of interrupted us, it was the smaller guy that was one shot, yeah. I knew we were going to fight this. I don't want to deal with the range. I don't. And these things throw, like, God, far. Let's skirt around the tree. That makes sense. Oop, back attack. Back up, back up, back up. GG. Censored overkill. Okay. So that's pretty much it for the ground level. I don't know if there's any other kind of enemies we have to really worry about outside of up there. So let's briefly take those things on to get rid of them. But to do that, we have to go this way. I'll do that section later. I'm not going to do that right now, but I want to go up the ladder. So, down there is the boss arena. We're not going to go down there quite yet. We're going to do that a little bit later. Instead, I would like to go this way because that unlocks a shortcut back to our I guess our base of operation, for lack of a better word. So we're going to do that real quick, and then we'll take on the nonsense. I feel like that's kind of rude to say, but eh. Ah, damn it. Okay, well, I could read that anytime I want. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Open that door for me, baby. Okay. I'm really trying to not grind like crazy for this LP, but depending on how this DLC specifically goes, trust me, it goes. I might have to do some grinding some point. Alright, let's see if we can get levels. We got a lot of ergo from stuff, so... No, we can't. Okay. That sucks, but... What can you do? Thankfully, those ground enemies will not bug us anymore. We're just gonna have to deal with the range from these guys. Except, how do I get there? I'm trying to remember exactly. I'm just like blanking right now. I'm sorry. There's a treasure chest that I'd like to get for sure. Maybe down there is a way. Well, there's some stuff down there, but not that I want. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with Big Kangaroo. I missed the spot, but hey, we got the shortcut unlocked, which honestly doesn't really help that much, but it's better than nothing. For the most part, I think I could just skip these enemies. Yes, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but for the most part, once we get that ladder, like, it's not a big deal. Yeah. Explaining it, I got to it in time, so yeah. Have a good day, guys. I will see you never. Careful on the platforms and locking on. Brain damage. Okay. So over here is where we need to go. Just drop down. Brain damage. Okay, I'll stop. We got some new cutting grindstones. We won't have any way to repair these as they're broken right now, but depending on your build, these could be kind of good. I still prefer the elemental stuff, though, but we got new grindstones. That's the point of what we just got. I'm gonna butterfly pinned it back to the Stargazer. That way we could just skip all that nonsense down there and just get right back to the that item that I missed earlier. It's quicker. Otherwise, we'd have to walk through a bunch of hell, and I don't want to do that. I don't. I know we did that back a second ago, but whatever. And these guys are back, which kind of suck, but I don't think we really need to bother with them anymore, so hey. Well, it happens. Oh, did I get everything on the top level? Oh god, did I get everything? Oh no. Any magical stuff? I don't see any glowy bits. I got that treasure. I got that treasure. I don't see any glowy bits over there. There's a few things down there that I grabbed that item. Okay. So there's stuff down there I need to grab and one right there. So we're going to have to go back down one more time to deal with this stuff. But we're pretty much wrapped up with the zoo. It's kind of crazy. It took a lot of episodes, more than it should have, let's be honest. I promise the rest of this DLC won't be like this. It's just... Okay. Well, as long as you don't pop up out of nowhere and start harassing me, I'm fine with whiffing. Oh god, creepy bush stalker. Oh no. Hey! 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 What are you doing, game? What are you doing, guy? What are you doing there, buddy? I think I made it very clear that as long as you didn't come back and bug me, we were okay. But you decided to come back and bug me. What the hell is that? Are you serious? Are you... Really? And you're just gonna have a fucking, like, 5-hit combo shit? This is Expedition 33 all over again. Although I did it earlier, I managed to defeat a very difficult enemy, which was kind of a reference, which I kind of referenced the area I went to, or finished yesterday, in yesterday's video, but yeah, in that game, God, I ended up explaining it. Shit, I ruined the joke. Okay. Well, I'm fighting you first. I'm not going... No, we're not playing that shit. Get fucking here. Really? 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 Really, game? And now I have this thing on. Great. We'll talk later. Dead. Good. Bye. Alright. Yeah, the parry system in Expedition 33 is required, basically. I'm not super far into the game, but I feel like there's going to be some challenge coming up later. No spoilers, please. I'm having a good time, and I won't bring it up again in this LP. There's no real point to, but... Yeah. Moving on. Thank God you're a slow waker. Grab my crank that I don't really need, but I guess that could be kind of helpful down the road. And where is my blue stuff? Where is my blue stuff? Where art thou? There you are. One item I missed right here. Probably nothing significant. I like that. That could be kind of actually pretty significant. Never mind. Correct me when I'm wrong. Which I'm wrong a lot, let's be real, but, that's subjective. Well, for the most part. Sorry. There I go, beating myself up again. Not really beating myself up, more like just talking myself down and... Oh god, I am gardening. I just realized I am gardening. Gardening? I don't know how to say that. Garnering sympathy. God. Maybe I should do these later when I wake up. Yeah. Or get some better coffee. I don't really want coffee, though. Tea. So, level up. Let's see. I cannot level up. God. What are we at? 17 minutes. Okay. As much as I don't want to do it, I think I'm going to have to do some level grinding. So... yeah. In the next episode, I'll show you where the grinding took place. But right now, between this clip and the next clip, I'm going to be basically grinding up some ergo and leveling up quite a bit. I'm not going to go nuts with my leveling, but I'm going to be looking for about level 100. So I'm going to gain 22 levels between takes, or etc. Where exactly I'm going to put all those levels, I'm not sure yet. We'll figure that out in the next section. I'll see you guys when I gain enough ergo. For you, it's going to be a second. For me, it's going to take quite some time. It might not even be today by the time I'm done grinding, let's be honest. But I'll see you guys then. Oh, I grinded up some time. I believe it was about an hour. I got up to level... I only got 5 levels. After an hour, I realized this would have taken me probably 2 days of just consistent grinding. It's not worth it. I'll be real with you. I wouldn't suggest playing this DLC in a new game. I would basically start New Game Plus, get through all of that up to this point, and then start the DLC if you want to experience it right. Yes, some of the enemies will be more challenging, but I'll be real with you. I had actually a really easy time with a lot of the bosses in this DLC. The only one I really struggled with was the one we're about to face off against, and another one that we won't be encountering for a long, long time. I'm not going to spoil anything, so we're just going to move on from that topic. But off screen, I reallocated the Icarus item into my Flameberg, as this enemy that we're going to be fighting is weak to fire. We have no Spectre, so it's going to be one-on-one. So I'm very nervous about this attempt, and I'm pretty sure I discovered what happened with one of my videos yesterday with Mute. apparently, if my controller has the mute on, it mutes all microphones. So I think that's what happened, and I just didn't notice until the end of the episode. Kind of sucks that happened, but at the end of the day, mistakes are made, you know? I'm not going to complain. So down there, it's not going to start the boss fight immediately. You have to get, excuse me, you have to get pretty much past all that blood stuff. This boss is hyper aggressive. It's going to be basically on you during the whole fight. In my opinion, I would say this is one of the harder bosses we fought to this point, even in the main game. It's very challenging, hits for a lot of damage, and I suck at this combat, like, a lot. For the most part, you basically just want to learn its patterns and dodge around a lot. It has a lot of attacks that I can't really explain to the fullest extent, as I'm not really good with that kind of stuff. I'm very sorry for that. If this was a more basic RPG, not like a Souls game, I'm sure I could easily explain the moves and abilities. Like if it wasn't like, if it was something like Expedition 33, where it's more turn-based, I feel like I could explain things way better in that game than I can this game, even though I haven't played that game more than 10 hours. But I'm talking about that game a lot. That might be another Let's Play down the road. I'm not really sure when. I'm just saying. I'll show you the grinding method at the beginning of the next episode, but honestly, right now, just climb down the ladder and get good. This thing's weak to fire, so once we're down there, it's not going to start the boss. We're going to get to about that rock, and we're going to set up grindstone immediately. Let's do this. Yeah, this is what I mean by this boss being a pain. I couldn't even get more damage in. Like, it just would not allow me to do much more. At all. And it's way worse than I expected. Oh my god. The worst part is, like, you would think using puppet string would be really good for this fight. It's not. That thing has this uncanny ability just to basically pop you out of the sky like it was nothing. It's nuts. Tyrannical Predator is the boss's name, and when I first started the DLC and saw Zoo, I thought, oh, we're gonna be fighting a lion boss. Little did I know, it's a crocodile. I don't know how many attempts this fight's gonna take me. I really don't. We'll do one more attempt, and then I'm just gonna cut around until we get a winning attempt. I think that's a good point. Fair point. Okay, game. I mean, why did I teleport to your mouth? Oh, God, why is it hitbox its full body? Kill swipe. It has a charge attack. This isn't worth attack. This is why I hate this enemy. Look how much damage I did to it. Nothing. Zilch. I don't know how I'm going to beat this. Look, I know the Spectre carries a lot of my boss encounters in this DLC, or this entire game, but holy fuck, bro. Like, jeez. You could give me a small chance. Like, wow. Okay, switch Legion Arm. This is gonna do jack shit. Yeah, I'm switching back to the puppet string. For weapon, I mean, this could be kind of useful, but a little more situational. I suppose this could be pretty good, actually. But it's unupgraded. Not fully upgraded, I mean. Puppet Ripper. This is the one I used. No, was it this one? It was a different weapon I used. I forget which weapon, but it wasn't like anything that we don't already have. But yeah, this fight's gonna take some time. I can tell you that much. We're at. Oh my god, this clip is 6 minutes. Yeah, so we're gonna. I'm gonna cut from this point. The winning attempt will be the next clip you see. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. I'll see you guys then, or in a second. I can't tell you how many attempts this is. I'm getting very exhausted. If I am still here by 11 a.m., I'm just not going to be finishing this point. Okay, guys? Well, I'm going to be finishing the DLC, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow or when I have my next day off to do it, because I'm getting very exhausted, and I know what to do. I took the time to upgrade this. I gained a couple levels. I don't know if that was in the last clip or not, but this boss is just... everything it does counters me. I can't dodge. I can't use puppet string without it somehow clipping me out of the air. Just in general, this boss is just a huge fucking insult. It is everything that makes bosses bad in these kinds of games all in one. It's insane. I don't understand why they decided to make this boss the way it was. And the funny part is, not all the bosses in this DLC, with maybe one exception, are kind of like this. They're not easier, but they're not stupidly geared to just being nonsense. I don't get it. I know not to stay in front of it, but then it manages to do this tiny little shuffle that still does damage to me. It can tail swing me. It's weak to fire. I have a fire weapon that's +9. I have the tools. I just don't understand why I can't fucking win. I got it down to 1/3 of its HP, and then all of a sudden it just pulled some stupid ass fucking anime shit on me, and it kicked my ass. So I'll do a few more attempts, and if I don't win, I'm going to end the video off. Hopefully the next clip or two is going to be me winning this fight. So I'll see you guys in a second. I'm sorry, guys, but, like, I gave it one more attempt. I think the best option to do right now is I'm just going to end this video off right now. I'm not prepared for this. I can't do it. I have to do some grinding to gain some levels and potentially work towards maybe some items. I could upgrade any weapon I want with the right amount of ergo to level 9 now. So that could help out a lot to find the proper item needed. I'm gonna let these guys kill me so I lose those red ergo. I can't get those back. You can't go into the arena and get them back to teleport out. It prevents you from doing that. So I just don't want to see that sitting on the screen. So guys, today's episode was kind of a bust, but it is a learning moment. I promise this is for the best. It will allow me to get a cool head, calm down, and I'll be ready tomorrow to do a lot of grinding. So, until... trying to think what day it is. I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So starting Thursday, I'm going to be back with more videos. I'm going to be taking the next few days off to finish grinding up for my levels and things like that. The rest of the day, I'm going to play a different game, but tomorrow I'm going to do all grinding. And starting Thursday, I'll be back in action with a character leveled up and a selection of items that will help me out a lot. I think I'm also going to be using my quartz. I was saving it for a mechanic that we get into later in the DLC, but we're going to be able to get a lot of quartz in the DLC, so I don't see any reason not to. Actually, you know what? No, I won't use the quartz. That's what the game wants me to do. I'm sorry if this was kind of a bust episode, but it's all good. It happens from time to time, you know. And I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. I'm sorry for just not being able to do it. I wish I was. Just right now, at least, I'm not. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I sure did, more or less. I did not enjoy the boss. And you know what? Just for the hell of it, we'll give it one good old shot. Because, why not? Let's end this video off on a low or high note. Although I did lose the Fable, it dropped crap. I guess that was one downside to me doing what I did, and it doesn't matter. I don't care. If we win this fight, we keep that. If we don't, then so what? But for the most part, I know you don't want to stay in front of it. It's kind of hard not to, but as it just so plainly showed off. I'll see you guys next time.